What's up, guys? Welcome back to the Fight Game channel. Today we are going to be breaking down a fight between Jon Jones and Alex Pereira. It's a future fight. It's looking to happen. I know I heard speculations that the UFC and Dana White don't want it, but it's looking like it's going to happen, though. I feel like they're trolling us. I feel like people are trolling us and saying it's not going to happen, but it's definitely going to happen. And I feel like the UFC staff is trolling and saying that it won't happen, but I believe it'll happen. I believe it's actually the next fight for both of them in the heavyweight division. I believe both of them should get tune-ups, though. I believe Alex should have a trilogy fight with Yuri, and Jon Jones should fight like a guy for interim belt, like a guy like a fun fight, you know, like a Derek Lewis or something like that. But Derek Lewis is already fighting someone, so can't say he's gonna win or lose. But anyways, I'm gonna get to this breakdown about Jon Jones and Alex Pereira. So, Jon Jones, John Duck Bones Jones versus Alex Polton Shama Pereira. Anyways, I'm going to let you all know by their resumes. Let's get it. First, we'll start up with Jon Jones's resume. The coward, the duck himself. Hey, but I don't like Jon Jones. As much as I don't like him, ladies and gentlemen, I can't deny he's a great fighter and one of the best to ever do it. You know? In his prime, he was a very great fighter. I just don't like how he is as a person, but when he's fought people in the UFC, he's fought really good. I just didn't like how he took PEDs against DC and stuff like that, even though he beat DC, but, you know, it is what it is. But, you know, I don't like Jon Jones, but I can't say he's a bad fighter. He's a very great fighter, you know. Even he won the belt in heavyweight against Cyril Gane, that cheating coward. Get to it. I'll break him with where's Tom Aspinall rematch in the next video. But first, I want to say Jon Jones looked really, really good that fight against Cyril Gane. It was like 1 minute, and it ended like in a minute with submission. Good win, great win, Jon Jones. Then he decided to fight Stipe Miocic. He was going to fight him in 2023 around November. Jon pulled out, though, due to a shoulder injury, I believe it was. And, you know, we were like, okay, we were fine with the fight at the time. But then Tom Aspinall fought. Sergey Pavlovich knocked him out in 1 round, became the interim champion. We were like, no Stipe, fuck Stipe. We want Jon Jones versus Stipe instead. But Jon Jones was Tom Aspinall instead. My bad, ladies and gentlemen. We wanted Jon Jones with Tom Aspinall instead. But it didn't happen because Jon Jones was ducking. He was ducking. I'm sorry, you all Jon Jones fans. He was ducking. He was ducking, though. So that happened. And then Jon Jones came back around November of 2024. 2 years ago, I believe. Last year, a year and a half ago. He fought Stipe. And, man, that was a joke, you know. Jon Jones was getting... Even though Jon Jones won the fight pretty dominantly and he finished him, Jon Jones was getting a little bit clipped by him, though. By an old-ass man, geezer, Stipe Miocic. Like, he was getting... He was, like, even though Tom Aspinall... even though Tom Aspinall was having a little bit trouble with Cyril Gane, at least Tom Aspinall looked better than Jon Jones against Cyril Gane, than Jon Jones looked against Stipe. I'm going to give you all a future breakdown on Tom Aspinall and Jon Jones, and I'm just going to say this sneak peek. I think Tom Aspinall would beat Jon Jones personally, ladies and gentlemen. I'm sorry to tell you all that. Just think he's better, he's faster, he's younger, and I think he has the skills to beat Jon Jones. But this ain't about Tom Aspinall right now. It's about Jon Duck Jones. that whatever his name is. You know, personally, ladies and gentlemen, I used to actually be a fan of Jon Jones back then. You know, I actually liked him a lot. Just the way how he is as a person, what he does to his wife. I didn't like how he fought Dominic Reyes and they gave him the victory when Dominic Reyes deserved to win that. I didn't like how Jon Jones ducked Tom Aspinall, made him wait out for a year, and made him sit out. Like, what kind of champion does that? But, yeah, I don't like Jon Jones as much, ladies and gentlemen, but I will give him the fact and respect him. I don't think he's the GOAT anymore, but in his prime, I would say he is the GOAT. But I would rate GSP higher in the GOAT list than him, in my opinion, ladies and gentlemen. Anyways, now we are on to Alex Polton Pereira. I like you. I actually like Alex Pereira, ladies and gentlemen. You know, I'm a fan of him. I'm not just saying this as a biased standpoint. I'm saying this as my analyst standpoint. Personally, I believe Jon Jones can win the fight. He can. With the wrestling. You know, with the wrestling, he can probably beat Alex. But, you know, Alex has pretty good takedown defense against Ank. And Ank is a Dagestani wrestler. And Alex knocked him out in like one round in their last fight. He did really good. He became 2-time champ. And he is a legend for that, you know. And then he has a win over Yuri Prohaska twice. Those were good wins. Even though the first fight, Alex struggled with Yuri a bit, he still knocked him out twice. And then before that, Alex actually fought after Yuri. He fought Khalil Roundtree. That was a war of a fight, but, you know, Alex did what he did best, and he finished him. And then Alex fought Yuri twice, beat him. And then before Yuri, he knocked out Jamal Hill. So, he's knocked out good fighters, you know. He beat Jan Blachowicz. He beat Izzy like 3 times. Izzy only won that once time. And you know how, you know, I love Izzy. I was rooting for Izzy those fights, by the way, ladies and gentlemen. But, you know, we can all agree Izzy is washed now. Adesanya is washed, you know. And I think if he fought Pereira now, it won't end well, unfortunately. But anyways, we ain't talking about that right now. We're talking about Jon Jones and Alex. I do think Alex will have the edge in the striking. Jon Jones will have the edge in the wrestling. And I think if Alex has the same game plan like he did against Ank in their second fight, come forward, rush there, he definitely has the chance to hurt Jon Jones. Jon Jones is way older. I think they're around the same age, but Jon Jones hasn't looked as impressive as Alex looked in his career. So, ladies and gentlemen, as for my prediction, I got Alex Pereira winning by a TKO around the 4th round, or if not, I say he will win by a decision. Anyways, ladies and gentlemen, that's my prediction for y'all. Let me know y'all's prediction in the comments below. And subscribe to the video. Like this video. Fight game out. Peace out, y'all.